Bust out the crazy cheats. This is something you say that they often do once they are far ahead in the best of series. You might as well. We saw Hero do it very recently at the DreamHack Winter, going for the Blink Stalker all in the final map. When he was up 3-0, he thought, hey, why not try some Blink Stalker Observer action on Antigua Shipyard? And he pulled it off like a boss.
And it worked?
Yes. Now I have a really good excuse to do this all in on ladder, you know, because like normally people say like, oh, you stupid cheeser, why do you all in? Now I say like, yeah, I saw Hero do it, so I tried to.
No, you say, yeah, I beat you the last 3 times we played.
So like totally legit.
Going for 4-0.
Yeah, I try to do that too, but then it's kind of hard to check my game history and they're like, you liar, you haven't played for 5 weeks. Yeah, that's true. Right now my game history almost looks legit again. Because of course, guys, I had to go to Holland, and actually at Holland I don't have a PC. And after that I went to China, and we didn't have PC there either. And whenever we did have a PC, there was no internet on it. So the only thing we could do is log in on the tournament service and cast games. And then we went to DreamHack, we were busy there. So for the first time, I would say in my StarCraft 2 career, I did not play a single game for over 31 days. So I came back right now. I already played 35 games since I'm back, so my game history is a little bit legit. But it's like today, yesterday, and then it's like 5 weeks ago. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Mine is much the same. I was actually playing some Heart of the Swarm today. I really enjoy Heart of the Swarm. I think it is so good.
I played
so incredibly
good.
good.
You know how much Heart of the Swarm I played before I left. I just feel that December is still going to be one big Wings of Liberty month. Since we of course have our finals, Home Story Cup is coming up as well. So many great tournaments. So for at least one more month, I want to go all out on Wings of Liberty, and after that, I can focus on Heart of the Swarm again.
MLG just announced another tournament in December.
Yeah. So still, there's so much good Wings of Liberty stuff. So I'm trying to stay old school for now, Ben. See, both players opening up quite standard. I do feel the spawning pool was a little bit quicker this time, or was I crazy right now?
Yeah, I saw it go down at what felt like a pretty fast time, but it ends up looking pretty much like the same. Also, I think that might have been actually a 13 pool, but I don't think it's going to equate to much, as Golden doesn't have a whole lot of larvae to use for Zerglings. He's not even going to produce any lings right away. He's just going to immediately make a queen. Again, it was a Nexus. No, that was Forge and then Nexus.
Yeah, this time he
kind
got
of a late Nexus.
He got the Forge a little bit quicker. I kind of wonder, Ben, is this a full wall up? I think it is. There's only a single probe out on the map right now. First, Zerglings already popped, so he has to be careful with this probe, because if his probe dies, there's no way for him to scout for a very long time. Now, whenever, Ben, I see people go for a full wall off, which I think this is, unless I'm... Actually, no, this is not a full wall off.
There's a little gap in the bottom.
Yeah, there's a little gap. Never mind, guys. Sorry.
So probe can sit in it and kind of block stuff. Overlords get a good look, too, in the natural. Everything looks so normal right now. We'll see if Golden once again takes that sort of delayed third base that he's been opting for.
So you predicted Arthur to win the series? I'm a little bit surprised by that, because I really thought Golden was going to take it.
Yeah, I don't actually know why I chose Arthur. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to pick Arthur.
Simon Escort being wiped in.
That's often the feeling I have after gambling.
Yes.
I don't know why I decided to go all in on that.
On that 7 deuce offsuit, but yeah, I kind of like the 7 of clubs.
I really felt like it might be 7-7 deuce on the flop.
And you know, every now and then, Ben, it is.
It is.
I played some poker at home, guys, before the action really kicks in. There was the Master Classics of Poker going on in Amsterdam. I did not participate in the big tournament. That was a little bit too much money. Did see a couple of really interesting people there. Also former StarCraft players. Was very fun. And I played some poker downstairs myself. Was like no limit 500. So that's a little bit above what I normally play. But I was like, hey, it's the Master Classics. It was the only thing they have, so I might as well. I try. I had Ace King, and like I tried to squeeze everyone out because everyone bet like 20 euro, and I was like, okay, I have Ace King. No one of them has a good hand, otherwise they would have raised more. So I made it like something ridiculous, like 145. Then a guy with only 220 euro called me. I was like, why did he not raise more before? Then the flop comes, and it's like Ace 9 3. So I'm like, all right, I'll go all in. He's like, call. And he's like, Ace 9. I was like, oh my God. I got so mad because there was like over 500 euro in the middle. I was like, oh, I never gamble again. I got so mad at this guy. I didn't show it.
I don't think he did anything wrong. That doesn't sound like a bad play, though.
No. Well, it cost me.
You kind of bombed the pot. But
yeah, that's like the wrong moment, man. Normally I play poker for $100. You know, if I then get sucked out, I don't really mind. When it's over 500 euro, I kind of mind. Makes me a little bit sad.
Oh, that makes me a little bit sad. Robo's down once more for Arthur, and immediately he produces an Immortal. Now, Metropolis is a really strong map for these Immortal pushes that have become oh so common these days. And the reason for that is just because there are a lot of kind of narrow places where you can fight, where you can make really good use of force field.
I wouldn't have mind seeing him play Phoenix one more time, Ben, on Metropolis. I felt he played Phoenix well the first map. He did lose them eventually, but besides that, I think he did everything well. Certainly this Phoenix +1. I am such a big fan of this Phoenix +1 right now. And hey, maybe in 3 weeks, I won't be a fan anymore because Zerg players know how to deal with it, and they just make a couple of roaches and the Zealots don't do anything, and then the Phoenix won't deal that much damage either, and the rest of Protoss is delayed. But the current way that ZVP is played and the way that most Zergs scout and react to it, I'm a big fan of this Phoenix with the Zealots +1. And I would have loved to see him do it one more time because I felt he did it so good on Cloud.
I want to say that I love the way that Arthur positions his tech. The first game we saw, his tech was hidden in his main base. The second game we saw, his tech was hidden at the top of his ramp. This time, his tech is hidden in his natural. Never in the same spot. So Golden is having a hard time scouting it. We have 3 Immortals out right now for Arthur. 4 more gates go down. This is very clearly going to be another one of those same pushes.
This is going to be parting push, Ben, and I feel it's pretty damn quick as well. If he makes a couple of more sentries, he's going to actually move out before the 9-minute mark. And with 3 Immortals, that's super quick. How often do you see guys with 3 Immortals move out at the 9-minute mark? Most of the time, as you said, Ben, it's 9:30.
I'm trying to figure out what it is he's cutting to do this, and I don't really have a good answer.
Me neither. He just did it all really quick. What he did do is get like...
oh, that was a full wall, Kev.
Yeah. I was right after all. That doesn't matter. Because I was going to make a point that would have been wrong, so I'm glad I didn't. 20 links in production. Once more, we have 61 drones. Often people say that 61 drones is a little bit too much. That the best thing that you can do is be around 53, 55 drones. Because then you already have those units out on the map over here to force out some force fields. Delay this push. Golden is going to have a hard time, Ben. This could be the push that changes Arthur's career.
It absolutely could be, Kevin. 9 minutes, 50 seconds.
How much soul is there going to be in this push, Ben?
I think it's all soul right now. Spine crawlers, oh, they're starting to complete. And if 6 spines finish, this is not going to be an easy push to execute.
What?
We're going to have to wait and see. Golden right now sitting at 104 of 112 supply.
And because he's not taking that 5th and 6th extractor, he's mining so many minerals right now, Ben. He's able to produce a ridiculous amount of roaches and links. So the longer this takes, the bigger that Zerg army is going to be.
What a great flank by Golden. Zerglings getting up on top of the Stalkers. Pretty good force fields, though, and minimal losses taken.
A really nice pickup with the Immortal.
Need to refresh those force fields, and of course, immediately Arthur does. We'll lose a single sentry to Spine Crawlers, but this Spine Crawler wall has been...
It looked fierce. It looks fierce.
It's Frodan fierce.
Wow, that fierce?
So fierce, Kev.
That's damn fierce. There are 17 roaches out on the map right now, 10 more in production, 21 roaches already. It's going to be 27 roaches soon. I think that's too much.
I feel like you're probably right. 3 Immortals is a lot, Kevin, but eventually the roach count just becomes overwhelming.
I mean, how many force fields do we have left?
Very few. Maybe 7?
Yeah, I guess 8, 9, something like that. A couple of force fields going down once more. I'd call them reasonable. Oh, a couple of roaches from the high ground. I'm loving that.
Yep, and more sentries actually being warped in right now, but it doesn't matter. The roaches are going to surround everything. Just getting way through. We're going to have to see some cute Warp Prism Micro, and we do see a little bit of it, but not going to matter, man. Arthur gets shut down. Golden smacked that push.
Yeah, and Arthur has so much money as well, man. 1,000 minerals. That's just too much. You're not supposed to have that much money. Roach is coming in real close right now. With those 2 Immortals well protected, probably good that he didn't commit. He doesn't have to commit. He's on 3 bases. Golden doesn't have to fight right now. Of course he can, but I think what he just wants to do more is keep Arthur busy and at least try to pick up a few units before this little army makes their way back home safe.
Very well defended there by Golden, using the Spine Crawlers, using the strength of his production. And Arthur's going to have a hard time getting home, man. Golden's got another nice surround set up, and there is very little energy on those sentries, not enough.
Well, nice pickup again with the Immortals. He's doing that very well, but I'm afraid it just all doesn't matter because there are so many Zerg units right now.
Immortal does fall. Second Immortal's also going to go down. Right now, Arthur has changed gears. He's going to lift up and head back to the main base.
I tried to wipe in a couple of sentries, but there's even a single Spine Crawler over here.
That's a really clutch Spine Crawler. Queens and Roaches are pulled into position.
That's a smart Spine Crawler, man. Wow, there are 4. Whoa, that's an expensive loss.
That's it, man. There's no coming back from this sort of a position. As Golden has just absolutely crushed the Immortal push, immediately takes a 4th base, hasn't returned to droning yet.
I kind of like this though, because what we often say on maps like Metropolis, like, hey, it's so awesome to do Immortal Sentry all in because it's so easy to force field off. But of course, whenever it is easy to force field off, it's also easy to zone out stuff with a couple of Spine Crawlers. And once you get the Spine Crawlers up, You buy yourself so much time.
I think that was a great little, a very small thing, but 6 spine crawlers making just a massive, massive difference.
Arthur is going to try to go up to 3 bases, which A is of course incredibly late, and B is going to have to worry about his natural because there are so many roaches and Link's totally ready for action.
Yeah, Golden's at 140 supply here against about the 100 supply of Arthur. Arthur's army is respectable, right? He's got 5 Immortals. That's
if they fight straight up right now, there is a small chance that Arthur might even win.
Yeah, I would actually agree. I might even say it's not even that small of a chance. I mean, this is just so many Immortals. All kind of comes down to positioning and force fields.
Of course, yeah.
And, oh, that's maybe not the best positioning, not the best force fields. A lot of units coming through there as Golden is going to try to force the issue. I don't know if it's the best choice from Golden, though. He doesn't have to. He can just kind of fall back. I'll tell you, Kev, if Golden doesn't, like, if he keeps doing this for too long, he's going to put himself in a weird spot.
Yeah, but it's only a 2-base Protoss ban. The only Protoss player who can still win in this position, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, but I don't remember who it was. It was...
you know who can do this. Ben, this is like getting close to the 20-minute mark. He's 2 base.
Oh, it's the god of Protoss.
Yes, it's the god of Protoss.
There's only one.
There can be
course,
only one.
The Elphitos. Elfie of recently playing in DreamHack decided to forfeit his first 4 group games.
Yeah, on the first day, Elfie just didn't feel like beating everyone. Then on the second day, Snoot was like owning everybody, but then Elfie said, hey, today I actually feel like playing StarCraft. Sorry, Snoot. And he 2-0'd
Just crushed the dreams of Snoot.
Snoot did advance, Elfie did not, but hey, Elfie saved his pride. Okay, this is actually a real Elfie push, man.
Man, this is like the ultimate Elfie push.
This is such a scary push.
There's 5 Immortals in this army. There are a lot of sentries. There's a lot of force field.
Ben, if this works, how bizarre would that be?
Elfie Taya, here we go. Big force. Oh,
I
wow.
don't like those force
you know what? I think Arthur might have forgotten something there.
Force field?
Quite a few. We are still seeing a pretty heroic stand. Immortals hammering away at these roaches. Zerglings can't seem to get through, but the force fields will expire. And there's not really enough to refresh them. I don't know, Elfie.
Actually,
are you?
Nah, he needs a warp in. He needs a warp in so badly. He's not able to keep the Immortals alive right now. He's going to lose the Immortals.
Not going to happen.
He's going to lose all of his remaining units as well. Arthur, GG's.
And Golden ties it up 2-2. It's not over yet, Kev.
It ain't over.
We are going to have a 5th and final match in this first best of 5 of our playoffs.
Man, I'm a little bit sad. I would have loved to see that Elfie push work. And I
kind of think it would have worked if he'd have just used force field. Like, that was terrible. I mean, all due respect to Arthur, but that was awful, man.
That was too late.
It's just like, it looks like it really looks like his computer just lagged for like 5 seconds. It's like, oh, too much Zerg. He's playing on like, I don't know, he's some old computer, Commodore 64. Can't process that many units on the screen at one time.
So we're gonna go to an all-deciding game number 5, man. I'm not surprised. I thought this series was going to be close. I gave an edge to Golden, but after those first quick 2-0 games for Arthur, I thought like, wow, I actually might have been completely wrong about this series. Now, after all, we are here. We're 2-2.
Yeah.
I kind of hope that Arthur makes it. Not because I don't like Golden. I think Golden is a fantastic Zerg player, but I feel that this is such an important moment in Arthur's career that I would love to see him at our finals.
He's standing at the crossroads. Find out which way he turns when we get back. Stamps.com brought us our last match, by the way, guys. NASL.tv/p/stamps. Hassle-free postage from your PC. Go there. Go there and buy a stamp.